Little tiny skin. Oh yeah, little tiny skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And I know Teddy loves me so. I know little Teddy loves me so. Little Teddy swam across. Little Teddy jumped across for me. Oh, what a thing to do. Cause little Teddy was all yellow. Little Teddy drew a line. Little Teddy drew a line for me. Oh, what a thing to do. And it was all yellow. Well, little Teddy loved me so much. She wanted to draw a line for me that's yellow. That's so ways with that. I didn't take so much. I didn't take so much. I'm going to tell poems where food belongs. We're going to do feature. You're trying to beat your session, read it. Oh, thanks. Another one to the pile. Another one bites the dust. Then Michael Jackson touchdowns. Little Teddy says, that's another one to the pile. Another one bites the dust. Steffi Gaff said to find what to make her. How much money do you have? Love me some Steffi Gaff. Love me some Tennessee bracelets. Feet. Fefe. Cleffe. C-O-V-F-E-F-E. Feta cheese felicitation drool. Excellent. Quingy, C-I-G-Y. Excellent. My wife! Eat my shirts! These are vocal training exercises so I can enunciate and pronounce words correctly. Asterisk. I'm like women from everybody women's sitcom. As long as I came like Deborah. Middle Easterners should do candlelight vigil for all the humans who died from Middle Eastern conflicts. There should be mandatory cultural exchange instead of mandatory military service from Middle East countries like Israel, Iran, and Arab countries like Dubai. Sharing food is love. We can respect each other's languages, religions, cultures, traditions, and if someone wants to have marijuana or alcohol, it should be illegal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I have a face for Little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for Little Teddy and their single friend or single family member of Little Teddy to propose to me by messaging me on Instagram. That is just the one thing of this world. It's a little love. If USA gives around technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will build a golf course with Trump inside Iran. And a Disney World franchise inside Iran too for Trump inside Iran. Cynicism poisons the hardened. Never lose hope, my dear heart. Miracle calls dwell in the invisible. Or hashtag RUMI. I'll have a Michael Jackson. I'll have a menu. Hee. I'm Michael Jackson saying nobody really cares about the Middle East. We Middle Easterners care for peace and coexistence in the Middle East, by the Middle East, for the Middle East, in the democracy. Like Charlie Chaplin movie. Let's unite. Parkour, peace out. Hearts with light of love illuminated well, whether in mosque or synagogue they dwell. And their names written in the book of love, unvexed with hopes of no fears of hell. Even if the battle fast as donkey on book of verse, me, my wife, I caught a all the sisters, so like trying to panic, never wow, carry you for the same carry out in the wilderness, wilderness is paradise now. I'll have a tennis egg, Mr. Sounds of hanging on the food menu. It's so moist, tennis babies being born in the court. It's really legal. It's haram, it's too good, haram. Oh, nice. This is a vocal training exercise I like to do for my relative stuff. I like to tell my space. Culture opens the doors. Policies close the doors. See? Fook you, fook me. Twins, battle, twins, nature's wings. Life is yours. I'm giving you fellas. Now I'm going to put your word of the day. The clinic word of Trinity. Put your word of the day is generation. Generation, 4 syllables. Nasl. In Persian we say nasl. 2 syllables. Persian word wins. It's 2 syllables. It's shorter. It rolls off the tongue better. The Almighty dollar dictates what units, what syllables roll off the tongue in what sequence. NASA generations look up to NASA. Gen dead. L for laying next generation of baby spring chickens. Hashtag wicked. Hashtag Alifi. Hashtag respect. Hashtag Mumbai clap. Respect. Wicked. But nice, my wife. Show this new narration the one learn project foundation false but reason forever. There's the same old goal the Buddha mnemonic for the sake of Buddha mnemonic for learning project foundation. L'chaim to Germa L'chaim. L'chaim. Okay. Now I'm going to do culture news before that. This is support non-governmental organization, non-profit organization, Project Foundation, PLF, EFL, Positive Figure, support Kangal, Juarez, NSC, Mujna, Gouda. Knows the book like a friend, Government Food's the best. Is it working? It's working. Now I'm going to do cultural news, food, dance, and music, to Clay Garden Trinity. Khamenei's Gen Z, how Tehran is selling a new face of resistance. A young woman in a loosely draped hijab, strands of hair framing her face, flashes a peace sign while holding a photo of a slain Revolutionary Guard commander. The improbable image filled the front page of Hardline Daily Vatane Imruz, presented as part of the Islamic Republic's new generation of resistance. But analysts told reporters it is less a reflection of reality than a carefully crafted narrative aimed at shoring up support for Tehran and its 12-day war with Israel, the worst direct military competition in their fraught history. The war left hundreds of civilians dead, damaged infrastructure, and deepened economic strain. In its aftermath, the Iranian establishment has worked to project resilience and unity even among citizens who defy its strict social codes. The Vatane Imruz newspaper cover accompanied a story built around the foreign policy article by an Iranian-American academic, which argued that some Iranians who are young are rallying behind Tehran's anti-West, anti-Israel stance in the war's aftermath. Following the bruising conflict, Tehran embraced nationalist symbols that long suppressed, with mythological tales and ancient monarchs adorning public billboards. For Arash Azizi, whose book What Iranians Want, Woman, Life, Freedom examines political and social change, this type of imagery is part of a familiar playbook. Referring to domestic militia and Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, this author described Vatane Imruz as a hardliner outlet, traditionally close to the Basij, which is a section of the IRGC, Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corporation, known for a very sensational sort of tabloid-style headlines. The newspaper, he added, has long featured stylish young who appear supportive of the establishment, to imply that even sections of the population that flout the hijab rules nevertheless support its foreign and military policies. Holly Dagras, a senior fellow at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy Studies, Iran's younger generations and regularly tracks Gen Z and Gen Alpha trends. She said that while this visual contrast between appearance and ideology is not new, women without hijab have backed hardliners and chador-wearing women have voted reformist. The cover is nonetheless a strategic push. It's for the regime to make a point, especially at a time when it has historically high-end anti-regime sentiment, that we have the support of these individuals too, that don't usually fit the stereotypical box of what a good Islamic citizen in our view is, Douglas told reporters. With Gen Z already lost, Tehran seeks a following in Gen Alpha, no gesture by chance. Visual communication expert Siavash Rokhni, who holds a PhD in communication and researcher in popular music and at McGill University, sees deliberate messaging in the pictured design. The woman's ear out of her scarf, the bright blue clothes evoking kind of happiness and rejuvenation in the future, and her phone with a peace sign as kind of a representation of Gen Z. Rokhni also points to the way she holds her phone, not in a natural texting or scrolling posture, but almost like a prop gripped sideways, with fingers loosely wrapped around it. The position he suggests looks staged. It's an example of what Rokhni calls the Islamic Republic's turn to soft war, countering Western soft power via curated cultural imagery. The same effect is visible, he added, in the rap lyrics and music videos where some artists are either funded or influenced by the IRGC to echo establishment talking points, while others openly align themselves with them. Gen Z beyond reach? Activist Tara Dachek, part of Iran's Gen Z and now living abroad, sees the imagery as a sign of weakness, not strength. The Islamic Republic is drowning. These are the last desperate grasps, she told reporters. Such visuals, she says, reflect fear, repetition, and desperation rather than genuine engagement. Having left Iran 6 years ago, Dachek believes the cover only affirms that her generation is on the right path. The regime has already lost us. Even back then, I don't trust state media. I never followed the news because I knew it wasn't truth. It was survival wrapped in a lie, said Dachek. Among young Iranians, the dissatisfaction runs deep. Surveys show that nearly 75% of Iranians, including many Gen Z individuals, oppose mandatory hijab, while 84% favor a secular state over the Islamic Republic, according to Gaman, a Netherlands-based research organization that conducts large-scale online surveys of Iranians. Gen Z, who wasn't yet born at the time of the 1979 revolution, frequently expresses opposition to both political Islam and compulsory dress codes, while embracing global cultural values. Despite Tehran's efforts to project unity, young Iranians may not be as passive or easily swayed as officials and beliefs. Shaped by years of protest and repression, they remain among the most vocal critics of the Islamic Republic. Oh my God, that's so boring. That's so boring. It's so boring. I grew hair on my tongue. It's a Persian saying. It's a phrase of, oh my God. Wow, that is so boring. That's the new stuff. And I'm going to do the same old golden oldie Buddha belly dance for the sake of Buddha belly dance, karaoke, dasnash, as a vocal training exercise, VOCIL, so I can announce it and pronounce it correctly. Asterisk, I'm a grand from everyone. I said comments, I was thinking about Deborah. Yes. Excellent. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home in Iran. No place like home, mes frères. No place like home in Iran. Like Wizard of Oz movie. Also like E.T. extraterrestrial movie. I gotta show my body off. That's what gets for dieting and physical therapy stretches. You get to show your body off. Let me do the alas, the thong, let me go to the thong, baby, thong, the thong, ha, ha, chambada bam, bam. Cause I like the way you move that body. And what is more, this is very serious. I have to compare my body to the Persian bodybuilder Hardy Chupin, Persian Wolf. Oh! He won Mr. Olympian Awards. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, look at this monster, get to the chopper. It's not a tumor. Sometimes it's a tumor though, and that's okay. We're going to work through it together. Me and you, mamma mias. Mamma mia, tumors cannot hold us back. My, we're going to get back at cancer. What else can you do? You gotta fight back, really. You can't let cancer dictate life. Whoever has cancer can find strength in these words. Arnold Schwarzenegger is by your side. I'll be back. Not like your cancer won't be back. I'll be back. Okay, what else? The Persian bodybuilder, the Persian Wolf, doesn't have my volleyball figure. I got a V-shaped body, miafars. Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, miafars. I'm like one of the final bosses. Ha! But how do you take my glasses off? You gotta safety first. I need the safety goggles. Or maybe contacts. Contacts can pop out. Pretty safe safety goggles. I can't do LASIK. My eyes, I tried to do it LASIK. They said that it's not an option for me. Right. Because the two eyes are different from each other too much. That's what happens. They said, since I'm taller than my parents, my eyes stayed the same size as my parents' eyes, but my skull grew a little bit bigger, and it put pressure on the eyes. And that's why I have to wear glasses. That's what they told me. They said that's very likely one of the reasons why. It's life, you know. The Persian Wolf bodybuilder wishes he had my man hair softer and said, "We want to make my daughter some papa some put up way powder me, way powder me, yeah, no way powder." And that's how I sell way powder to Benjamin Netanyahu, Bibi, Prime Minister of Israel. Benjamin, Bibi, you're just another Habibi lover. We come in peace. You're just another father figure trying to do what's best to protect his peoples. Everybody's born innocent. I from these who are blind, me alfarers. And that's what we say, rest in peace, Gandhi, we love you. Peace out, peace out. This is very serious! How dare you make me laugh? Ah! Okay. But what is more? A man heard listening to a manta ray fish. we saw all kind of whey powder. We saw all kind of whey powder: donkey, cow, sheep, goat, camel, whey, all kind of wads. If you can milk it, we'll make whey powder out of it. Whey powder is delicious. It's really challenging my vegetarian diet regimen. Like my big wedding film. My mom says, "You're a vegan." Smacked in the back of my head because she can still reach my back of my head. She says, "You're going to eat veal. That's a vegetable for us." Like my big wedding film. Okay, what else? My man here looks like a manta fish. Fin, head, tail goes down. They have to kill a crack and he's not going to come in. Shouldn't be running too fast, too furious. Do! E.T. want to go home, you fellas! E.T. want to go home! You know where home is? Home is not a place. Home is your relatives are. Why am I talking like this? Okay, this is very serious. In 2005, grade 10 of high school, I jumped up and down 1 meter height with 120 pounds. I got lumbar disc herniation. In 2007, grade 12, I jumped up and down 1 meter height with 120 pounds. It kept getting worse in my back. I have a lumbar disc herniation. I couldn't do ab workouts, but I got most valuable player for volleyball. And that's why I was a power spiker. I finally got decent height in the last games of the whole season. Yeah. Before that, I couldn't jump high enough compared to the people who were on that side. Relative to our team, I was the most valuable player because I got several serves in a row that were aces. And we managed to win our last game of the season. It was the only game of the season we won. And it was against one of our nemesis foes. So, coach was really happy. I was surprised. I finally found the sweet spot for serves. It was quite a bit of luck. I was very grateful for it. Once you get a sweet spot for serving in volleyball, you just gotta replicate it. You just gotta have muscle memory. It's all good to go. Proprioception. Proprioanticipation. That's a technical term for kinesiology. I'm a 35-year kinesiology virgin medical student. I'm a 35-year-old kinesiology virgin student. That came out wrong. Okay, what else? Emilio! This is an old OD tonight, the Roxbury film. The outside nightclub should look like nightclub. The inside nightclub should look like a British spot like Kashan, Yaz, Kish, Tehran. Taking me off and clothes off, take your clothes off, taking me off and clothes off, take your clothes off. It's getting hot and it's me off and clap. Hot, it's getting hot and it's me off and clap. Hot. Take clothes off, take clothes off, take clothes off, take clothes off. Get naked, dun. I like big fat goat butts and I cannot lie. You got me off fire, sir, ghosts can't deny. When I go around this park in your face, then in your face you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot, I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Future mother, my child would like to appreciate football and should like to play volleyball and appreciate football and the racket sports. Otherwise, she's all stand, no substance. Head and shoulders, all the work, especially if I'm birthing my giant head and I got twin babies. I'm crazy and I like it. Loca. Look at all that hair, it just came out. And it was very painful. I'm trying to show the future mother of my child I have a high threshold of pain. After I have my multiple identical babies with my future mother of my child, I'm going to divorce her according to our prenuptial agreement and 10-year marriage contract. YOLO, you only live once if you're on a 10-year marriage contract once, but if you have many 10-year marriage contracts with many different people, it's like you live many lives with different people. That's what I'm going to do. I don't believe in wedlock. I don't believe in locking myself to a person until death do us part. That's scary. I'll have a 10-second sound having a food menu. I'll have a Michael Jackson sound having a food menu. Michael Jackson saying that nobody really cares about Middle East. We really should care for peace and coexistence in the Middle East, violence, violence, in the name of democracy. Like China movie. Let us unite, parkour. We are all born innocent. I want to leave this world blind me off and unity and diversity, faith over fear. I know the best hashtags. The one is mine. Parkour, peace out.